Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making hot cross buns. All of the ingredients are going to be written in the description underneath this video. So have a look and let's get baking. Let's do this. Okay, so now I've got all of the dry ingredients in one bowl and you need to go off and melt that butter and put that in, and then we're going to heat up the milk. Make sure the milk is really warm and then put that in and then put an egg, and we're going to mix that all together. Okay, so now we have melted the butter. I'm going to add that in. And now that warm milk, make sure that it is warm because you really want that yeast just to activate and for this to grow later on. Okay, so here we go. All of that blobs in there. Right, then. And now you want to add in that egg. Okay, now that ball is formed in the bowl there, you want to put this out onto the surface and start kneading it as soon as possible. And we're going to just knead it. So what we do is we get the dough, we stretch it out, fold it on top of each other, stretch out and fold it on top. And I'll just show you that in the next little clip. Got my board that I'm going to knead the dough onto. So you want to get that dough out of the bowl. Okay, now my dough is on here, so you're going to stretch it out, fold it on top, stretch, fold over, stretch, fold back, and you're going to do this for about, let's say, 2 minutes. Go for it. Okay, now all of that dough has been kneaded for 2 minutes, and that's ready to go back into the bowl that you started with. So put that in there, and you want to get a tea towel, a little bit wet, and put that on top of the bowl, and that's going to go into a preheated oven. So this is going to prove and it's going to expand. So what I normally do is put the oven on for about 2 to 3 minutes at 100 degrees and then open it up and put this in and just leave it in there for a whole hour. Now I'm going to go and get the dough out of the oven because it's been proving in there for a whole hour. So I've just taken the dough out of the oven and it's been in there for a whole hour proving in a warm place, and now I'm going to be rolling it out into the hot cross bun shapes. Okay, let's do this. So the dough is now ready to roll out into your hot cross buns. So what I like to do is I like to weigh it at 100 grams each. So 100 grams, making sure that each one is the right size. There we go, and then you're going to roll it. Make sure you press down, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it until you have a nice hot cross bun shape. Okay, there we go. And that is ready to go onto the baking parchment which I've got in here. Let's do this. And there you go, that is all the hot cross buns ready to go back into a warm place just to prove and rise again. Make sure you put 2 tea towels, one on that one on this one, and just leave it there for half an hour just to grow and expand again in size. Now on to the next part. You need to have a piping bag, so one of these. But if you don't have one of these, then I'm going to show you how to make one with the baking parchment that you have at home. Okay, so here's your baking parchment. So you're going to cut that off, and what you want to do is get one side and cut the triangle off with a pair of scissors, making sure that it is a nice sized triangle. So put that to one side, and now you've got your triangle. What I want you to do, I'll turn that around, is bring one of the corners to down here and fold that around like that. So I don't know if you can see that. So there we go. Put that corner into that corner there. And then grab the other side, and you're going to bring that around the cone that you've made so far and bring that round the back. And you're just going to fiddle that around until the point here gets a bit pointy, more pointy, on, there we go. And you're going to fold everything into the cone and give it a little tug like that and fold that nicely, and there you go. There is your piping bag. So what I've got here is I've got 75 grams of plain flour mixed with 30 millilitres of cold water, and that's just mixed together there into like a paste consistency. I don't know, this was the stuff that you make with crosses. Anyway, so get a cup, that's what I like to do. Get your piping bag or your handmade one. Put that in there, spoon that in there, and now you've got your piping bag. And there you go, your piping bag is now ready, so you're ready to pipe the crosses onto the buns. Now onto piping. So collect your piping bag, make a little snip at the end there. There we go, let's cut that off properly. And what you want to do is you want to go to one side of the bun, bring it over. There we go. And sometimes it likes to not come off properly. So what I like to do, just lift it up like that, get a bowl of water, put your finger in the water there and just round that off nicely and just attach it there. So there we go, you can put those into the oven for about 20 minutes at 200 degrees and wait until they're golden brown. So I've just taken the hot cross buns out of the oven and they look absolutely amazing. Look, I'll give you a little close up. Let's pick one of the best ones, you know. Right, here we go. Look at that, that is really good. Sometimes the sides come up, but that's okay. And now you want to glaze each one of those. So what I do, well, you could always melt some apricot jam and put that on top, but what I like to do is put some sugar, get some boiling water in, just put some boiling water so it just goes above the level of sugar. Mix that in and dissolve it, and then there you've got your glaze. So let's glaze every single one. So the glaze is all done there. You can see all of that just shining at the top. Brilliant. And that's all of them done. There you go, that is the end of the YouTube video today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you want to, and let me know if you want to see more videos. See you soon. Bye-bye.